Welcome back to Lokitech. Today I'm gonna review this new phone Xiaomi 14. Actually, I'm waiting for the global version. Unfortunately, the top model of the global version is only up to 12GB of RAM and 500GB of storage. And the price is much more expensive compared to the Chinese version. So I bought the maximum spec of the Chinese version. This one have 16GB of RAM and 1TB of storage. The price for this highest model is only about 720 bucks. That's still cheaper than the best model of global version. Let's see what we get inside the packaging. We have SIM card pin set and case. The phone, of course. They also include 90-watt charger. If you buying iPhone or Samsung, they won't include the charger. And the last is USB-C cable data. Xiaomi 14 equipped with Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, 6.3 display, up to 16GB of RAM, and up to 1TB storage. The camera using Leica lens and laser autofocus. The Chinese ROM doesn't come with Google Play, so you need to activate Google service manually and download the Google Play from any app store. For me, the maximum brightness of this phone is so bright. Maybe it's only useful if you go outside in sunny day. Now let's benchmark this phone. It scored almost 2.2K in single core and almost 7K in multi-core. The multi-core score is almost 40% faster than Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, while single-core benchmark is about 15% faster. In OpenCL GPU benchmark, it scored about 14K. The OpenCL benchmark is amazing. It's almost 60% faster than Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. When I test this device with 3D Mark Wildlife, the score is maxed out. The GPU from this phone is too powerful for this benchmark. I test with newer 3D Mark Solar Bay, and it scored about 7.2K. I test this phone to play Genshin Impact at max setting 60fps, and it doesn't have any problem. Unfortunately, I cannot find any third-party FPS counter to monitor the FPS in the game.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Your penance is due. You stand condemned. Guilty.
Let's do it. Round one. Fight. Fight me. Oh shit, I'm sorry. I'm dying. Help me. You're dead meat. Run, bitch! Run! Kill it! Not so fast! You'll never learn.
Now let's go to camera testing. However, I cannot say anything about it. I will let you all judge by yourself. Currently, I recording with front-facing camera at 4K 60 fps. I'm not sure about the microphone quality. What do you think about the microphone quality? For the image itself, I think it's quite stable. This is 4K 60 fps. With only 720 bucks, you already get a flagship phone with a maximum setting. The performance of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 is also very good. It's much faster than the previous Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. The camera performance is also very good. You can record a video up to 8K 24Hz, but mostly I will use it to record 4K 60. The 4K 60 footage is also very good and very smooth. While recording 4K 60 fps, the image is very stable. Not only for the rear camera, the selfie camera video recording is also very good. It's up to 4K 60 fps and the stabilization is very good. You can use the front camera for vlogging with 4K 60 fps. The last Xiaomi 13 is only up to 1080p 60 fps for the front camera. However, this time, Xiaomi want to compete with Samsung and iPhone, so they add the front camera with video up to 4K 60. Right now, it's very hard to find a compact smartphone. Well, I cannot say this phone is compact, but I think 6.3 is already smaller than the average phones right now, because right now the average phone size is 6.7 inch. Well, if you want to buy Xiaomi Chinese ROM, you need to consider this factor. First is you need to know that not all the band is compatible for the Chinese version. So you need to make sure that your country is supporting those bands, or the country you visit are supporting those bands also. The second is the default language is limited. It only have Chinese, English, and Arabic. You don't have any other language option unlike the global version. And the last is the bloatware. Well, you can uninstall most of the bloatware. People must be thinking why you need so big storage for a smartphone. Most people who buying the iPhone doesn't really care about the storage. Mostly they will buy the lowest storage for the phone as long as they have iPhone. And iPhone make a big profit from the storage price. Example, they put the 500GB for extra $400. That's ridiculously expensive compared to the real storage price. While another Chinese flagship phone, you can buy a higher storage at reasonable price. You might be thinking it's cheap because it's using UFS 4 and the speed is slower than NVMe, but it's wrong. The UFS 4 storage in Xiaomi 14 is still faster than the NVMe that used in iPhone 14 Pro. The reason why I choose 1TB is because future-proof. Example, if you are a vlogger and you like to record 4K 60 video, it will take about 500 to 700 MB per minute. If you record 10 minutes, it's already 5 to 7 GB, and 1 hour is already 50 to 70 GB. Not only for recording video, the game in the smartphone also use a lot of storage. Example, Genshin Impact. Right now, Genshin Impact using 33 GB of storage. If you only have 128 GB storage, it's not enough. That's why I uninstalled it in my last phone, because my last phone only have 120 GB of storage. It's not enough to save anything. 250 GB is a minimum storage for the phone right now. But my recommendation is 500 GB because soon 250 GB will be full. Okay, that's all from me. If you like this video, please press like and subscribe. And don't forget to check the link and description below. Thanks for watching.